Fluky winds, moderate currents and crowded upwind fleet racing challenge sailors on the Olympic regatta's opening day as Britain's Nick Dempsey and France's Charlie Picken took impressive leads in the men's and women's RSX windsurf class. Winds on the Iskala naval course were steady into rising between 11 and 14 knots, only to later shift direction and weaken in a day which also saw action in the men's laser and women's laser radial single-person dinghy competitions. In the tougher and more inconsistent later conditions, Croatia's Tonci Stepanovic and the Netherlands' Martí Bmester led their respective classes after defending gold medalist Zulegia was disqualified from the second laser radial race on Monday after a right-of-way protest. Both Dempsey and Picken picked up 2 firsts and a second in their 3 RSX races. Dempsey's strong starts allowed him to lead all 3 races from the beginning, taking the first 2 with barely a challenge. There are 7 races and a medal round left. Today was absolutely perfect, Dempsey said. In the first 2 races the wind was pretty stable, and that's as good as it gets in Rio. In the third race we got hit by some wind bombs. Lots of people got caught out. Picken didn't start well, but used dominant downwind sailing to overtake her competitors from behind. I was reassured on my speed today, said Picken, the world number 9. I'm comfortable on this course. The men's laser and women's laser radial classes faced tougher and more inconsistent conditions than the RSX on the Pau de Cucar course. Stepanovic leads the laser with 6 points after finishing 1st and 5th in Monday's 2 races. Argentina's Julio Alzaguer is second, also with 6 points, after 4th and 2nd place finishes. Russia's Sergei Komisarev is third with 11 points after finishing 2nd and 9th. Stepanovic and others were challenged by a sharp wind shift and in-course mark change in the second race. In the first race there was more pressure on the right-hand side of the start, but I went with my tactics people and went left, he said. I tried that in the second race and it didn't work so good. Bmester leads the laser radial after Zoo's second race disqualification with 10 points after a 6th and a 4th place finish. Anne-Marie Rindam of Denmark is in second with 13 points after finishing 5th and 8th, and Ireland's Annalise Murphy is third with 14 points after 1st and 13th. Zoo's disqualification, which added 38 points to her total, pushed her down to 23rd out of 37 booked. She finished 3rd in the first race and now has 41 points.